do Lieutenant Surge before we move on to any other parts of the game yet. Get that 3rd gym badge so we can start leveling up again. Cut, and the tree just evaporates. Yo, Champ in the Machin. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. You'll have to break a code to get him. Take this. You know what's funny is the way that they wrote that up for Gen 1, they never make mention of America ever again. I was actually surprised in Gen 5 that they didn't retcon it out to where Lieutenant Surge is from Unova. This is no place for kids. I don't know what to expect here. Sailor Dwayne. Manpoke. Fighting and Psychic? Oh, we did not heal. We did not heal. That's a problem. Is this actually going to be a fighting type gym? Ninferno. Low health is high stakes. How's it going, Gron? It is pretty high stakes, isn't it? Okay, so it looks like we're dealing with a fighting type gym. Okay, hang on a second. I know how we can prepare for this then. Just completed another Godot tutorial for fun. Brains on this guy doing coding tutorials for the shits and giggles. Yeah, it's punchers time. Well, they're trying to do punchers. We're gonna destroy them with facts and logic and homoerotic attacks because fairy types are really good against fighting types. Can we fuse Alakazam with anything fun? You wanna do game dev again just as a hobby? That sounds like a good time, actually. Alakazam and Flygon. I don't know if that would work out too well. Those kits are pretty different. We could make it really strong psychic type though. Oh yeah, the evolved version of Trubcarp, Trubdos. I'm trying to think, what could we fuse together here and make something really fun with? Does Oricorio get? Oh yeah, this game's great. What does Oricorio get? In the Sensu style. Anything fun in special attack land? So as cool as this would be to give... You don't really get anything too interesting, but it can give the ghost typing. The Alakazam. It doesn't really give any good move kit. We're not gaining any move kit out of this, really. Do we have... Oh, we have a Ghastly buried in here somewhere, don't we? Well, kind of. It's fused with a Carbink right now. I'm trying to think. What could we fuse with an Alakazam to really give it some juice? I'll admit, I do like the idea of fusing Alakazam and Carbink together to get one bulky fucking Alakazam. I do like that idea. Do we still have that other Carbink? We do. Psychic and Fairy type or Rock and Psychic type? Rock and Psychic type sounds really cool. Yeah, because then we can really benefit from things like Power Gem later on. Let's go for Rock and Psychic type. Alright, Alakazam getting juiced. Alakabink. It might be what it's called, actually. Yo, his spoon Carkazam. Dude, his spoons turned into fucking pickaxes. Good idea. Shoutouts to Gurgi.com. The Psyjewel Pokemon. It has strong psychic abilities and high intelligence. And Carkazam's muscles are very weak. Born from the high temperatures and pressures deep underground, it defends itself by firing beams from the jewel parts of its body. Yeah, this is worth. So we can keep Clear Body, which is really good. Let's take Special Defense Up Down Attack. Calm Nature's better than the other one. Combine the movesets, please. We don't want Sharpen. Smackdown. Is it at least Rock Stab and better than Teleport? Teleport's not doing anything for us. Reflect is really good. But we have Kinesis. Reflect is better. Go ahead, Reflect. Stealth Rock. I like Stealth Rock more than Disable. Alright, we got our kit. Unexpected pickup for the team here with Carkazam. Seal over here. Oh, we were holding on to Seal because we were going to fuse that with Charmander, right? I forgot about the Seal. Whoops. My bad. The mini sprites look very silly because they're half of each sprite that makes up the Pokemon. What's the dude in the corner doing? Oh, that's the Wonder Room guy. I thought he was here to give us something. Alright, back to Lieutenant Surge so we can whoop ass. Let's actually get... Oh! It's just feet and Carbink's head. It's really tiny. Carkazam is real sick. I like it. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. Gentleman Tucker. Oh shit, it's Tucker Carlson. Mankey. Are the keys its limbs? Yeah, that's metal. Tree Cross. It's Trico and Heracross. Neither one of these Pokemon are even electric types. I'm almost expecting Lieutenant Surge's sprite to just be Senator Armstrong at this point. It's not even going to be Lieutenant Surge. Pump Rogue. Oh, that's cool. It's like a puppet. It's like Skull Kid almost. Stop. You're very good. Lieutenant Surge got into politics. I played ball in college. The stairs won't come down. Lieutenant Surge was always cautious. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electric Pokemon. Man's not gonna have a single electric Pokemon in his team. Engineer Bailey. Squirtle. So Squirtle and Stuffle, neither of these Pokemon are electric types, chat. Neither of those Pokemon are electric types. Sneaky Stones. I still need to get that emote put back in. Spexa Stones needs to return. Scaramander is Scraggy and Charmander. We still have yet to see an electric type. No electric type has been seen. Scraggy is dark and fighting type. Charmander is fire type. And this is Hawlucha and Nosepass, which looks incredible, but again, is not electric type in any capacity. This guy has 0 electric types on his team. No wonder he works in the gym. He's a terrible electrician. Electric is more of a feeling. It's a state of mind. Fried. No, fired. Okay, I'll talk. Lieutenant Surge said he hid the door switches inside something. Lieutenant Surge set up double locks. Here's a hint. When you open the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. That's never how it works. If you remember how this would work, there have been times where, because of how it was programmed in the Game Boy one, if it was, say, in this bin, it could count as this one is next to it, this one is next to it, this bin is next to it, this bin is next to it, this bin is next to it, and this bin is next to it, because it would loop the whole way around because it was so poorly programmed. That's how fucking jank Gen 1 Pokemon was. So, this one has the thing in it. We just checked the one next to us. If this is programmed the same way, that bin is now possibly having the second switch in it. Yep. It's dumb. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in a dungeon, in a gym design in any of the Pokemon games. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat? That's for sure. I'll tell you, kid. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. Same as I'll do to you. Using 3 Pokemon for this battle, so choose the ones you're going to use. Oh, we're going to take 3 ins. We're going to take Karkazam, Hanwile, and because we know you have 0 fire, electric types, we're going to take Pidgeotto. Alright, we need the correct battle music for this, though. Hang on. Bear with me a second. There we go. Gotta have the correct setup here. I don't think we're gonna need to switch off Karkazam for this. We might. Yeah, Coughloom is Breloom and Coughing. No fire, no electric types here. Can paralyze though. It can paralyze. Miracle Eye. Oh, that allows us to hit dark type Pokemon with any attack. It can also see, it'll also see through, it's the Sharingan. We can see through double teams and shit with this. We get Kakashi's Eye. Pidgeotto wants to learn Twister. I don't think Twister's very good, unfortunately. Yeah, it's only 40 damage. It's not great. It's stronger Gust, and it's not Tackle, so... Flatty. We have electric type, chat. He's not a liar. Wait, did Brickbait just use... Brickbreak just used the animation for Bubble Beam, didn't it? Hey Chris, how's it going? I'm pretty sure it just used Bubble Beam. You see, unfortunately, your super potions can't save you from my Shoryukens. Houndlade. So this is Gallade and Houndoom. This is very lethal. Play Rough is very lethal here. Yeah, GG.
Boss defeated.
Hunwile's just too good. Well, you're the real deal, kid. Fine, then take the Thunder Badge. And a shitload of money. Well, you're the real deal, kid. Fine, then take the Thunder Badge. We got another pair of cool sunglasses. You're putting those on. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It's American made. Made in America. Greatest country in the world. Oh, if only that was actually true. We got Thunder Wave. Teach an electric Pokemon to paralyze your foes instantly. How about a fighting Pokemon, Lieutenant Surge? You fucking idiot. You're special, kid. I mean that. The good kind of way. Keep on going. 2 premium Wonder Trade tickets. Little word of advice, kid. Electricity is sure powerful, but it's useless against ground-type Pokemon. Now we got these cool sunglasses. Sunglasses got the can't talk right now. Doing hot girl shit. Hello there, you Pokemon trainer? I work for the Pokemon Museum in Pewter City. I just want to let you know that our state-of-the-art fossils reviving machine is now operational again. Come see us if you have any fossils to revive. It's all free of charge, too. Here, take this. It'll help you get around. I guess we unlock teleport. We'll help you pay a visit. It literally just got rid of teleport. Okay, Charkazam, I guess you're relearning, or Karkazam's, yes, relearning this. No, because we can't fit it on him now, because it's got moves that we need. So, teleport is fly in this game, apparently. And we just unlocked it by beating Lieutenant Surge. That was the easiest gym battle so far. Alright, do we have anybody who can learn, not fly, but teleport? Oh, Curly already has it. Let's bring Curly back out. Put Ariados back away for now. So we gotta go get our ancient friends. Well, we can also warp back to Mount Moon even? Oh, that's cool. So do we get an item later on in the game that teaches us instant transmission? Not just a museum, we also do lots of research on fossils. We have a machine that can revive prehistoric Pokemon. You have a fossil for us to revive? The Helix fossil. Come back around 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Should be ready by then. Okay. Oh, so we just go outside and sleep at the hotel until tomorrow. I really like the music for Gen 6. The only part of Gen 6 I genuinely didn't care for was the like really poorly balanced gimmick. I didn't like the introduction of gimmicks into Pokemon. It was Ammonite. Oh, we can't take it unless we have room in the piece in our team. We got Ammonite. Praise Helix. Yeah, we got a good nickname. As is tradition, we have to name it what its true name. There it is. Lord Helix has been acquired. His shell armor? I don't know what we'll end up as fusing Lord Helix with to ascend it to true godhood, but we will aid Ammonite in its true ascension. Maybe we'll fuse it with an actual legendary. Cannot extract DNA from an amber, so we can't get... I wonder why we can't get our Aerodactyl here. Right, root fossil. Come back in... Was that just come back in an hour? I'm not gonna wait that long. Actually, we can probably do that. We have to hatch this egg still. You can tell when I'm using the control stick because the movement's so much more erratic. Why does this have so many steps to it? Uh-huh. HUH? Oh, it was Happiny. Okay, I was right. Oh, we didn't have Happiny's data, apparently? Okay. It loves round white things. It carries an egg-shaped rock in imitation of Chansey. Okay. Shove it in the PC. A little up. Who's lagging behind a little bit? A lot of our guys are lagging behind a little bit here. Let's take Bagon. Bagon could use some EXP. Well, you know what? I want to get Rockruff to evolve. But then we'll end up taking Helix out and our new, our other new friend here we're about to get here in a second. Lileep is a cute sea creature too. I really like ancient sea creatures. I think they're fucking cool looking. Oh, it's not done yet? Oh, we need like 2 more hours yet. If we let it sit, we just don't move. Does time progress automatically? Oh, okay. Time progresses automatically. We'll just wait a few minutes. We'll just wait a few minutes then. So aside from Stellar Blade finally coming to PC, and then there's a new fucking yet another new Dave the Diver DLC coming out. What else did people say today at the PlayStation thing that had their caught their eyes? Tides of Annihilation looks pretty cool. I think that one's pretty neat. I'm excited to finally be able to play Stellar Blade. Onimusha still seems really, really cool. I still want to check that out at some point. Mind's Eye looked kind of cool. What, a new Sonic Racers is coming out too? Oh shit, they gave Renzik an origin story. It's like almost an hour long that you can listen to for War Within. That's cool. Stellar Blade. I like Stellar Blade for more than the fucking eye candy. I think it's actually genuinely a really cool game. I was working at Lurkin Laser stream, so while I was watching Barb, I didn't catch that much because it all seemed okay. Yeah, it all seemed like there was some neat stuff in there. It's hard to watch it when you're watching Barb do it, just because he's so dismissive of like anything that's going to be story or cutscene heavy, and is like, show me gameplay trailers, show me only gameplay trailers. And it's like, dude, these are announcement trailers. They're not going to be gameplay. These are before release. These games are not even in playable states yet. This is, the project is solidified. We are go mode. Like, this is hey, we're showing this off. Announcement trailers have been cinematic and video things for as long as I've been alive. Shit, Pokemon, when Pokemon came out in 98, Pokemon Red and Blue didn't even have a gameplay trailer. It was a fucking live action, like, commercial shot. Like, I hate this idea. I get people are pissy about the fact that, oh, I pre-ordered the game and then the game was shitty. It's because you fucking you let yourself get it sucked into the social media hype engine to where your expectations are so blown out of fucking proportion before a game is even fucking 24 hours after announcement that you've already thought you got it in your brain that this game is God's gift to the earth. It will be the greatest game of all time, and we're gonna play this game forever. And you forget that 99% of video games you're gonna play for like 4 hours, and that's the entire capacity the game has to give you. Like, you're not gonna put 400 hours into a video game. It's just not something that exists. The people don't understand the state that their brains on fucking live service and MMO games has turned their brains into the fucking, this is your brain normally. This is your brain on drugs, and it's 2 eggs frying in a fucking frying pan. That's what gamer brains are at this point. All of our brains are fucking 2 eggs in a frying pan, because we're all like, dude, games have to have 400 hours of content, otherwise it's not worth $60. This is ridiculous. Like, I love being hyped for things, but I like being hyped in the way that being hyped used to be, where it was, dude, big new announcement. Yo, Deathwing, new expansion, let's go. This is gonna be sick. I don't like the, all right, the expansion got announced. We have already begun data mining every facet of data that can be squeezed out of this thing. Like, oh my God, dude, let us be excited about something. Let us, instead of knowing about everything about this thing before it's even fucking out of development, so that we're all panic selling our fucking stock in the game. Game is dead. Oh, they nerfed all this. They're changing all of this. Horror, shock, dismay. I'm so sick of that. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of the constant shock and dismay and doom singing, and that is like the entire cycle of news and information regarding game releases nowadays. What happened to being excited about new games? The fuck happened about what happened to, does everyone just want to be perpetually fucking miserable? Because honestly, I'm Spexifier. Stop it. Get some help. No one should sit and want to live in perpetual states of misery and just leave themselves sitting in that fucking churn machine. Stop that. All you're gonna do is burn yourself out making content like that. All you're gonna do is burn yourself out consuming content like that. Normalize fucking enjoying your hobbies again. That's what I'm fucking here for. God. I can't stand the fucking anger machine. I don't get it. What the when the fuck did people decide that being angry about everything, even the things that bring you joy in life, I need to be angry about these things? When did that become the normal thing to do? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I get it works for Barb, but I mean, like, I get Barb being angry at video games is like his brand. But like, consider that only works for Barb. What other streamers do you watch that when they get angry at a game, it's enjoyable? Most of the time, it's not. The AVGN was a character. Still is a character. James doesn't hate those fucking games. He never did. It was a joke. When Barb gets mad at games, it's funny. But that is in a vacuum. Yeah, 99%. When I get angry, I don't even like fucking what I'm doing when I get mad at a game. I try to make it funny, but when I get fucking tilted, I tilt. It's the whole fucking pinball machine has stopped reacting and your ball's trickling down to the fucking end. Never play... Games like Lingo for me were... You watched me play Baba. I didn't get mad at Baba. It put me to sleep. When I have to like sit and really grind the gears, they spin into fucking overdrive, and it's just like... I'm Patty playing fucking Metroid Prime 2. Patty playing Metroid Prime 2 was me playing Metroid Prime 2. Let's be fucking real. I've been so vindicated watching him play that game because holy fuck, that game was awful. That game is fucking dog shit. Where's the shop? Second that happened, I was waking up as that scene occurred and I went, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world to wake up to. I'm so fucking vindicated. Holy shit, that game. So it literally lulled him to sleep. He walks into one of the save rooms. It's like right before where we flushed that fucking game. And he's drifting. And he's one eye closes. He turns around like 3 times. Just nods closely. Oh, where's the shop? Fucking put him to sleep. Where's the clip? We're going to the clip. The clip is so good. Let me find I know I posted the clip earlier. It's so good. It's so good. Holy shit, it's the greatest thing of all fucking time. It's the clip of him reacting to himself falling asleep playing the game. It is the most vindicating thing of all time. Of all time. Let me switch our panels over here so we can see this. We're doing some reaction Andy content. Because it's so good. This is the shit. Like, I get Patty fucking hates GameCube. I love some GameCube games, but I totally understand his reasoning for fucking despising that console and like the entirety of all of its library. But he's made the I hate GameCube sucks marathon so enjoyable. Patty is an all-time streamer. Dude's fucking great at what he does, and there's a reason he's so fucking good at what he does. Let me reset the transform on Firebox so you guys can actually see this. There it is. Okay. So here we are. Here we are. This is Losing Consciousness is the clip. It's so good. It's so good. Let me pause the game music. Bring the music here. So watch Patty right here. This is the Patty we're watching. This one is hilarious. But this is the bald man we want to see. Dude, the F-Zero playthrough, I was so mad I slept through that because it was nighttime. I wanted to see him play the F-Zero one because it game is so fucking hard. It's so fucking bullshit. And the way that you have to unlock he didn't do what I did. He actually had to actively play the game the way you're supposed to. And it's fucking ridiculous. I get why Laser likes the game, but you have to really enjoy what that is or you're gonna fucking hate it. It's, oh dude, Race 2 sucked. So bad. Oh no. Kung Fu Fruit Cup, what are you doing? Oh no. The alert that just came up for me, I don't know if you guys could see it, but the alert that just Kung Fu Fruit Cup's also playing Metroid Prime 2. Oh, God help her. God help that poor woman. Oh no. Pour one out for Kung Fu Fruit Cup. I hope she's doing okay. Let's just break this one down. Watch Patty. So we're in the save room.
Just spun in 3 circles. How do Where's the shop? See, Pedro. Have a good
one. Where's the shop? So let's go back. Let's go back.
Where's the shop?
He was so bored playing the game because this game is so fucking dog ass. So if the best way he described this, and I could not fathom how well he described this. So where Metroid Prime 1 does a good amount of backtracking, but like does a half decent job of doing the whole like entwine everything and you're going to have to walk all over the place and it's a 3D space. So there's a lot of empty room to carry through. Where you normally have to backtrack in a 2D Metroid, Prime 1 does it where it contains it. And all the zones are more linked together and there's a lot of linearity and a lot of very easy access back and forth. You get a lot of entrances to different zones and everything connects and it's pretty easy to navigate. Prime 2 decides to do a Metroidvania like this. So everything is spread as far away as possible. And everything you get, every new unlock is you're on this side of the map. Cart your happy ass all the way to this side of the map. To cart your happy ass all the way back to this side of the map. And that's the entire fucking game. On top of a slew of other things of infinite, every boss has infinite fucking health by comparison. They have everything has like 3 times the fucking health that Prime 1 bosses have. There's no fast travel. Not at all. There's no fast travel. It is intentionally designed to have you walk as far as possible back through the entire fucking game every time you unlock something. And every boss is a fucking slugfest. It is every boss is Dark Souls 2 bosses on steroids. Let's give them all the health in the world, and everything's gonna have 3 phases. There's a reason this playthrough did not go to my YouTube. I have never been this miserable playing a game. It was bad. Like, it was such an egregious letdown, because I remember thinking this game was so fucking cool as a kid, and we had just gotten done beating the Prime remaster, which just makes Prime 1 a phenomenally better made game in every capacity, because it doesn't have the shitty controls the GameCube has, which he highlights. There's a reason he thinks Prime 3 is better, because as dumb as the Wiimote is, you can point and aim and move in the same motion. On the GameCube, you have to hold the L button and then move the stick and then press the A button, or move the control stick and then press to look up and around and shoot. Completely stationary. You cannot move while shooting. On the remake, it's twin stick controls because the Switch actually has 2 sticks they utilized. Instead of putting the C stick changes on the GameCube version and making it twin stick back then, and putting the switch between visors and beams, which is the way they did it on the remaster, on the D-pad and holding the L button, they made the beam and visor changes on the C stick with the R button. It's bad. Apparently, this is only like a third of the way through the game is where we flushed it. There's apparently a point at the end of the game. Remember how we did the seals that we had to find, that we intermittently found as we played the game in Prime 1? So when we got to the point of having to go to fight Ridley, we already had most of what we had to look for and only had to go get like 3 or 4 of them. You can't get any of them until later in the game. And they are fucking hidden all over the place. You have to backtrack the entire game. So you effectively have to play the entire game again to go get all the things to go to the last area. It is an egregious waste of time. Nothing about this game is anything more than a gigantic fucking waste of your time. Nothing ever feels rewarding. Every loss is an incredible amount of time waste, because none of the save stations are not like they were in Prime 1, where you get to a boss and 2 doors ahead behind you was a save station, and in the room between there is health and missiles. In this one, the save station is rooms away with a shitload of enemies between you and the boss, and every time you game over, you have to completely redo that run back, fight through all the bullshit, hope you get to the boss with enough fucking health to make a decent attempt, and then if you fail it again, you do it all over again. It is fucking miserable. Miserable in the worst way. It's a bad video game. And like, Prime 3 is a bad Metroid game because it's incredibly linear. But at least it doesn't play like hot fucking steaming dog shit. And I have to clean up hot steaming fucking dog shit pretty much twice a day because I have a fucking husky. Dude shits like a pound of fucking crap every day. I'd rather do that than play Metroid Prime 2. I would rather do that bare fucking handed than play Metroid Prime 2, because it's not nearly as unenjoyable. The game is bad. Let's watch Patty laugh some more. It's funny.
I lost consciousness. I lost consciousness. I genuinely lost consciousness for like 10 seconds.
Yep. Gaunt, you were here for that playthrough. I'm pretty sure you were here for that playthrough. At least most of it. Also, Duck, welcome in. You caught me right in the middle of this one here. How many times did I almost fall asleep on stream playing that game? How many times were we playing that game and I almost passed the fuck out playing that game? How many times did that happen? It was more than 0. It was more than 1. It was definitely a few. Yeah, it's... Like I said, my main thing and why we flushed Prime 2 was entirely because Prime 1 was the first one that did 3D. And it was like, all right, cool. You guys did a decent job. It's not perfect. I don't think Prime 1 is perfect. I think it executes Metroid in a 3D space decently. I think it does a solid job. I had a ton of fun playing it. I really enjoyed it. But there were definitely points of like, oh, this sucks. This is really shitty. The Omega Pirate being one of them. That fight is bad. And fight is just very poorly made. But then like there's some of like the platforming is like, oh, this is fucking stupid. Some of the way the navigation works, and like the remaster definitely fixes a lot of that stuff. But like when you look at it through the lens of the way it was on the GameCube, it is bad. It was not great. Like to say it's a good game because the remaster is a good game, but it's because it's fixing the problems that a bad game had. Prime 2 doubles down on all of the worst things Prime 1 did. And it's like they learned nothing from making the first game. Which, I mean, when you look at Retro, is pretty much par for the course for them. Retro tends to not learn from their fucking mistakes. Which is why it's really funny. Everyone's like, oh, I'm so excited for Prime 4. You know who's not? When they announced who the fuck's making Prime 4? I'm very scared about what that game is going to fucking look like. Because it's either going to be another Prime 2... where they learned nothing and doubled down on the things that they did, or it's going to just be Prime 3, which means it's not going to be a Metroid game because it's going to be excessively linear. And there's not going to be any of the Metroid aspects to the game at all. Outside of Samus is there, and you'll probably fight Kraid and some Metroids and Space Pirates. The fact that they scrapped it once already is, like, maybe you just shouldn't have made it. Maybe it just shouldn't have happened. Alright, let's take a look at our Light Leap. Maybe we shouldn't have Prime 4. No, just saying. Maybe, hear me out. Maybe we should avoid that. Perhaps not. Alright, let's go to the route that leads between Vermilion City and Lavender Town first. Yeah, Soul Reaver is one of those games that's like, oh, I'd like to check this out, and then I remember, oh, this is an old game. Oh, this is an old game from that era. Oh, maybe not. That was very much a... we'll see. Let's think about it. Yeah, at the time it would have been mind-blowing, but it's like it sits in that same paradigm where I put Final Fantasy VII. Like at the time it was mind-blowing. You go back and play it modern day and you're like, oh wow, we really were idiots as kids, weren't we? It was not very good. Youngster Eddie. It's definitely one of those things of when you look at you know the only game I've ever played in a demo disc was? A lot of people probably played this on a demo disc. Crackdown. I had the demo for Crackdown. A buddy of mine bought it because he wanted the Halo 3 demo. Crackdown was actually kind of sick. That game was actually kind of dope. I don't know how well it holds up. But like that game was actually kind of rad. So it was really cool looking, but I was getting fed up with how clunky it was. Is that like there's a remake for it on Steam, I think, right? That came out recently. Pagon. You're playing the remake? Ah. And that wasn't very good then, huh? Yeah, Paris and Porygon is pretty good. What playthrough of a game on this channel is complete without some weird divergent tirade we have to go on to? The remake itself is good, but the game was of its time. What about it's clunky? Just like fairly for forewarning before going in it. What about it makes it clunky? Is it Minior and Swirlix? Oh, my eye. All the animations are slow, so it feels slow. Okay. What is it, like an action game or is it like an RPG? Like, is it like gonna be, is it like turn-based or is it more like a God of War type thing? I'll admit I haven't really looked at it, so I don't know too much about it. I just was like, oh, that sounds like a cool game. I remember hearing about this growing up. Bunmelion. It's more Zelda-like. Oh, that was the, like, that was supposed to be like the Zelda of the PlayStation with Soul Reaper, wasn't it? Soul Reaper was supposed to be like the PlayStation Zelda game. Gotcha, okay. So all the animations are slow? Hang on, I want to take a look at this. Because now I'm curious on it. I just saw it and favorite and like throw it into my wish list. Yeah, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Which I saw and was like, oh, that just sounds like a cool game.
So, Raziel.
And it's got that like cool like PlayStation 1 era look to it. Like a modern like graphic rendering of it, but oh, it's real slow to switch between the worlds. Ah.
You have released a multitude of horrors on this world.
Oh, I can just watching the end of the like little video here. I can kind of see what you mean where it feels slow because it's got that very dated like harsh animation click before it for any movement you make. That very PlayStation thing. Like when we played Banjo, or not Banjo, when we played Crash Bandicoot, where every animation feels like you have to stop and the animation starts, and it can really fuck with like making any jump to a platform. Feels like you have to just hit it perfectly, and it's very tight for like no reason. Everything's very like chunky in the way it moves. It's iconic, and I love the look of it. I just wish it felt fluid to play with. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean by it's gonna feel slow.
And will always be my Soul Reaver.
I won't lie, a big part of why I want to play it is the narrator is the same guy who did the overviews for all the races in World of Warcraft. It's the same announcer. I love that guy's voice. But no, look, really watching the trailer for this, I see what you mean on this. I still kind of want to play it, honestly. Like, it's not going to be a game of the year, and it's going to be something I have to go in and understand. Like, this is of its time. But I think I'd probably really like this. You know who else this guy, what other game this guy did the overtures for was Dark Legacy. Or the Gauntlet Dark Legacy games. He also does the narration for Gauntlet. That's also where I realized, like, oh shit, this guy's fucking, I know this guy.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Yeah, I still want to check it. I'll probably wait and get this on a sale, just in case. But I do want to check that out at some point. I do think that game would be cool to check out. I did my best. I have no regrets. So you want a rematch? No. I have never... Isn't this one of the bad guys from Gen 5? This is the model for the bad guys from Gen 5. Is the guess this is sages. I've never won before. Oh, it's the gambler. It was the average Barbuer. He's never won before. Is all his bread gone? Oh, I forgot to heal. Whoops. Meowfa. Farfa. It's Farfetch'd and Cleffa. Shup-Fairy? Shuppet and Clefairy is a good combo. That one's got good art to it. I like that one. Shup-Fairy's good. I saw this coming. Hey, you want to play a game? It'll cost you $2,000 to play, but I'll give you something good if you know what you're on, old man. Do you know how to play blackjack? Chat, we're in. It's easy game. Total your cards has to be as close as possible to 21. If you go over 21, I win. Total your cards as close to 21 than total of mine is, you win. First card. The 4 of spades. Pulls the king of diamonds. I got a hit. 2 of diamonds. He busted. He pulled the queen of spades. Let's go. Space Vixen trained us for this, chat. Here's the prize. Oh. So easy. So easy. Shoutouts to Space Vixen, teaching us how to play blackjack and win the game. Every time. I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. Youngster Dave! Bipix. B-Barrel and Vulpix? Or Bidoof and Vulpix, maybe? I forgot to heal again. Bagon leveling up. Swinub and Marshtop? Okay, easy peasy. Calm Mind's a good pickup. Grab that. Life wants to use Confuse Ray. Now we'll drop Confuse Ray. Prinvile is Prinplup and Grovyle. And Rosebat. My Pokemon couldn't. What do you want? Leave me alone. Oh, wait, you want a rematch? No. Just fucking with you, kid. Just fucking with you, kid. Yeah, you lost. Because you're bad. Hey kid, you look at me. Fuck you. Bitch. My taunt is super effective. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Meow meow.